Good evening. I'm Chanel, vehicle title expert at the DMV Title Source. Thank y'all so much for tuning in, and thank you in advance for subscribing. Tonight, I will be talking about the DMV did not notify you. I will talk about why the DMV didn't notify you and how you can be proactive in getting notified in a timely manner pertaining to DMV notices. Okay. So let me start off by saying, depending on your state or jurisdiction, the DMV mainly is going to notify you by mail as the primary option. And then secondary measures will be by phone or email. Okay. So also I want to add that the DMV will not and does not go searching for any information of notifying you. So whatever the DMV has at their fingertips, whether it's right or not, they're not going to go looking for the information. They use what they have to notify you, and they go from there. Okay. One of the biggest mistakes that I see often when it comes to change of address is when people change their address at the post office. A lot of times they assume that once they change their address at the post office, that this information somehow is shared with the DMV. Okay. And then also, any mail from that DMV is going to be forwarded to them. And that's incorrect. So the DMV a lot of times will not forward their mail, and they do share that, depending on your state, they do share that from time to time, that they do not forward mail. So if you're going to change your address at the post office, do yourself a favor and also change it at your DMV as well. Okay. So the DMV does not notify you in your mind for the following reasons. Because your address or any information that you have is not valid. Okay. It has to be valid, or in certain cases, people may not have any secondary measures of contact depending on your state, whether it's a phone number or an email address. So you want to take it upon yourself to make sure that you have these pieces of information on file. As I shared moments ago, the DMV would not go looking for, any measure to notify you if they don't have what they're looking at. So they're only going to go by what they have. And if it's wrong, it's wrong. Okay. So this is a reason why a lot of times people feel as if the DMV did not notify them. 9 times out of 10, the DMV will notify you. I do understand, things happen with the system, with the mail, etc. But 9 times out of 10, the DMV will notify you or has notified you pertaining to any correspondence. Okay. Some ways that you can be proactive when it comes to getting DMV correspondences is to change your address at the DMV, and also go further and change your address at other agencies that will connect to the DMV. Like if you know that you're in a state or jurisdiction that collects personal property tax, or you're affected by tolls, contact your toll agency. If you're in a state that has a parking authority, and I can go on and on. Make sure that you reach out to these agencies individually and change your address as well, because they do connect to the DMV when it comes to stops. They're separate from the DMV, but when it comes time for a person to have a stop on their record, if they didn't pay these fines to these agencies, and these agencies are going to reach out to the DMV and say, hey, this person has a stop. The DMV in turn will send you a notification. Okay, so you still want to do your due diligence, because that agency will also send you a notification, and DMV will send you one as well. But if neither agency has your correct address, then it's going to be a problem. You might find out about the correspondence in question too late. So again, to keep things very simple, reach out to DMV ahead of time with your change of address. Contact your commissioner of revenue, your treasurer office, your toll commissioner office, parking authority, and so on in your state or jurisdiction individually. I understand you may not feel like going this route because it's multiple agencies that you will have to go through, but I would rather you go that route than to go to DMV and find out that they sent your correspondence, you didn't get the correspondence, and then you walk away rejected because you cannot comply at that time, and then you have to go to the agency or agencies in question and comply with them, and then go back to DMV another day. So be very proactive when it comes to having your information updated in a timely manner. Thank you so much for tuning in to the DMV Title Source this evening. Please click, share, and subscribe. Check me out on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I hope to hear from you soon. Thank you.